Hello, it's Elisa Johnson, founder of VibrantlyLive.com, where I show stressed out, exhausted, and overcommitted working moms how to break the cycle of rushing around and trying to be perfect so they can focus on what truly matters. I hear from the women I work with that they just want more of a life of peace rather than all the craziness they experience. What they're referring to is that they don't want the rushed, exhausting, and stressed out feelings they carry around daily. Sounds good, doesn't it? But at the same time, a lot of women think of peace as just the ability to sleep, not do anything, and, well, just rest. I want to challenge this a little bit. We do need to find more balance and margin in our lives without a doubt. But having a life of peace means you're living a life on purpose. It's more about making conscious choices rather than being swept up by the tide of life. It's about looking at who God uniquely created you to be and what He's asking you to do and saying yes. If you're constantly running with your whole day scheduled, it's a little hard to think consciously about anything. This topic is the most common reason my clients hire me. They are exhausted and want to live their life differently. They recognize that all this stuff they're doing isn't allowing them to have the kind of relationships they desire with the people who mean the most to them. And they recognize they aren't doing the kingdom work they were created for. But as silly as it sounds, once we dig in and start taking a hard look at the choices they've been making and discuss other opportunities they might try, it's typical for them to dig their heels in and refuse to see other options. Why is this? It's quite simple. It's because we get stuck in our old habits. No, I don't just mean the actions, the errands, the responsibilities. I mean the old ways of thinking. It's the beliefs that get us every time. I have to do this. There aren't any other options. It has to be done this way. Once we really start to drill down and look at these beliefs, we peel away the layers and get to the heart of it all: fear. Yep, it's our good old friend fear. Fear is what holds us back and tries to keep the status quo. We like to say that we like change, but the truth is, it terrifies us. That life of peace doesn't feel so enticing once it's time to really take a hard look at what we need to do different. No matter how miserable we may be feeling, at least what we're doing is a known entity. Doing something different isn't. What if it makes things worse? What if people get mad at me? What if I disappoint someone? Yep, trust me, I know. These were just a few of the thoughts that raged through my body as I worked through making a very big decision to do something different over this past month. Here's a sampling of my own thoughts along those lines. What if they think I'm getting too big for my britches? What if I hurt my family? What if people don't understand my motives and they end up judging me? They are legitimate fears. It can be painful to have people mad at you. The unknown is scary. But the truth is, if God is calling you to make a change, it's time. You have to trust Him, have faith that He will equip you to step into what He's calling you toward. Does that mean it will be perfectly smooth sailing all the way? Nope. There will probably be lessons that need to be learned along the way, but if you refuse to even take a step because of fear, you'll never be fully living. A half-life is also a half-death. Here's your Vibrantly Live challenge for this week. What are your biggest fears? Come on, get real with yourself. How have those fears kept you small? If you truly want to live a life of peace, what's one small change you're going to have to make outside your comfort zone to move in that direction? Be sure to share what you came up with below. Until next time, get out there and vibrantly live. Bye.